had to be faced with it. Never thought I had to deal. Now I gotta give you my story. You want to live real. If it catch you by surprise, no need to cry your eyes. In this life I've cried enough for all of us. Now I'm using all this hurt to speak loud. Pain used to be my first name. I was a fool to call it out while I was in it. What kind of love will strike it down with this hand? The same hand that will pray for you, say I'll do all again. Well, this is my story, and this is my life. I don't have to take revenge. I can just sit back, watch karma ruin your life. It's coming for you. Get ready, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. Get ready, it's coming for you. Payback is coming for you. This is my story, my life. I hope you got it right with a new love in your life. Maybe it's too late.
Ooh, Jackie B, you tore this up. I love this. I can't help but keep playing this one. Good Hate by Miss Fabulous. Check her out on www.reverbnation.com/NUCKDDSKI. Yeah, y'all, I forgot to say before I did it backwards. So now we finna get some EDU in our lives. And school is in. And yes, we're going to be talking about leadership / setbacks at www.entrepreneur.com/article/282122. 5 ways to get going again after you survived a setback. You messed up, but you're still here. What do you do next? Shape your success and happiness for years to come. Levy King, guest writer, CEO, and co-founder of NAV. October 10th, 2016. Opinions expressed by entrepreneur contributors are their own. As an entrepreneur, you're no stranger to setbacks. You've developed ways of coping with disappointment and reversal. But not all setbacks are created equal. Sooner or later, you might run into a problem that threatens the survival of your organization and your mental well-being along with it. At Lindio, one of the previous companies I co-founded, we put much effort into a project my partner and I thought would pay off with historic speed. It didn't. We hemorrhaged more than $1 million in the first few months of operation, and things only worsened from there. It took us 2 years to get back on track, and the emotional physical toll were high. Desperate times call for thoughtful measures. Here are 5 suggestions for keeping your sanity when the going gets tough. 1. Don't feel sorry for yourself. The natural tendency after you suffered a gnarly setback is to feel sorry for yourself. Maybe you start indulging in cynical, pessimistic humor to mask your worry and lack of confidence. Maybe you start secretly blaming those around you for the mess you're in. Why did a winner like me get saddled with so many fools? Whatever form it takes, self-pity makes you pitiful. Instead of putting things in perspective, you'll see yourself as a unique victim of miraculous forces. Nip that crap in the bud before it ruins you. No, you're not the first entrepreneur to suffer a major setback, and it won't be the last. Focus on what you can control. Early on, as an entrepreneur, I realized that my business credit scores and profile could either open or close doors, but it was on me to take care of them. Related, live your own life, not someone else's. 2. Right-size the problem. We have a tendency in times of great stress to see everything as stressful. This is an emotional response, and you can correct it by sizing the setback scope. If my marriage, kids, friends, civic activities, or religious duties come for me before a setback, there's no reason for that to change afterward. I might be feeling tons of stress, but they aren't the cause. Work is. Reduce the number of things you allow to cause you stress. Remind yourself of all the good things you have in your life. At the end of my worst day at work, I go home and my kids still love me. If I take that for granted, I rob myself of an invaluable resource for maintaining perspective. Count your blessings is the last thing you want to hear in a crisis, but it's actually brilliant advice. It isn't a call for us to put on rose-tinted glasses and pretend everything's awesome. It's a plea for us to balance our all-too-human tendency to focus on the negative with a paradigm shift that's less intuitive, but every bit as rational and necessary. 3. Get a life. Although it's true that huge setbacks demand huge amounts of attention, don't make the mistake of allowing work to overtake everything else. It's tempting to do this because it gives you a sense of control when you're feeling helpless. But at that point, work is controlling you, not the other way around. You've disciplined yourself to count your blessings. Now, discipline yourself to enjoy them. Make time for normal life. A date night with my wife, playing with my daughters, seeing a movie with a friend. These are the most effective ways I know how to relieve the strains of business. Our minds are like muscles, and setbacks send them into overdrive. If we don't allow them to recover, we exhaust them. Related, hardship and the 7 pillars of professional satisfaction. 4. Stay inspired. I remember how I felt after finishing Ashley Van's biography of Elon Musk. I've got to get off my ass right now and do bigger and better things. I've got to see bigger, think bigger, act bigger, you know? It was like a shot of adrenaline, pure motivation. During a setback, remind yourself of the stories of people who built and did amazing things. I'm not talking about the inspirational quotes you see on Facebook. I'm talking about the life stories of game changers, leaders who found themselves in the same spot you're in now and fought their way through. A work commute in busy traffic is the perfect time to listen to an audiobook that charges you with positive energy. It's an antidote to brooding on your difficulties. The same goes for exercise. Fill your blood with oxygen and your brain with wisdom simultaneously. Related, business challenges are when your team builds muscle and confidence. 5. Be your own best student. Setbacks create killer opportunities to refocus your life and build good habits. Don't wait for retrospect to reveal what your setback was teaching you all along without you even knowing it. Realize it today. Imagine you're preparing to give a TED Talk in 6 months about how you got over your current difficulties and start taking notes. How did you get there? What would you do differently if you could turn back the clock? Since you can't turn it back, what steps are you taking to efficiently move forward? Don't leave out the psychological aspects. A close, honest analysis of your own mental processes when faced with discouragement and failure will discipline your thinking. It can help root out bad habits and lay the groundwork for a mindful, prosperous future. There's no magical or overnight formula to recover from a setback. Like any wound, it heals over time. Use that time to improve your business and yourself along with it. And that is our EDU for our lives. Yeah, y'all. I'll be right back after movie moves from the Magix app. Just brand new. Just made it. Like it if you like it. Share it if you want to play it. Let's play it now on the Boss Ladies Eye Radio Show. Be right back, y'all. Up next, post for the day.
Dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up, high hat. We could climb some roommates back in Texas. She said, baby, I've been down since 3rd grade. You were satisfied with first base, and why'd you wanna be around me in the first place? She said, baby, I've been down since 3rd grade. You were satisfied with first base, and why'd you want with the zip up? High hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. This is what apples and liquor. She mark print with the zip. No, 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 no. This is what I'm made with. This is not. No, 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 no. This is what I'm made. Liquor. She mark print with the zip up. High hats with the hiccups. Dark tints on a pickup. Pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up. High hats with the hiccups. Dark tints on a pickup. Pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up.
My style. My.
Music's on, it shows that nothing is impossible. Even when I'm down and think I'm gonna lose control, everybody wants to know from me melody in every single word I speak. It can warm melody in.
She says she knows just how to magnetism's perfect. She says she knows just how to magnetism's perfect. She says she knows just how to magnetism's perfect.
Baby,
She says she knows just how to magnetism's
I want the attraction when I'm in the club. I want you to want me cause I want your love. Baby, I want the me, cause I was in love.